y'all, morning. Thank you for joining me in my very messy and cluttered laundry room slash mudroom. Standing next to what could be my new best friend. Sorry, Holly, you might have been replaced. But just wanted to share with y'all what me and my mom did yesterday. We went back to the butcher's and got the meat and brought the pigs back home. Played Tetris to try and figure out how to stuff them in this freezer. So thank y'all for joining me and enjoy the video. Alright, so we've still got some stuff in this freezer that needs to be moved over to the other freezer there, but all this corn cob I'm going to put in the refrigerator today and let it thaw out. This weekend I'll make corn cob jelly and I'll make corn cob stock to use for pepper jelly. I'll move that to the other freezer. That's just still meat that needs to be thawed out and ground up from the deer. A deer roast will get moved to the other freezer, some frozen seasoning blend, and some burgers over to the other freezer. And then I'll try my best to fill all this, I need to wipe that down, but to fill all this up with as much pork as I can. And then if I need to rearrange that freezer for pork, then I'll do that too. So that's the game plan. As I'm watching this, I'm realizing it probably would have been more beneficial to just unplug the freezer and leave the door wide open for about 30 minutes. There wasn't that much ice that had accumulated, so I think that 30 minutes would have allowed it all to melt fully, and I think the meat in the tote bins would have been fine for 30 minutes, but nothing we can do now. That was yesterday. Alright, so to give y'all an idea, and I'm still not done playing Tetris here, but it's looking pretty full, right? Okay. And then we go here into the living room, and we have 2 bags full in this green tote of various things. It looks like there's 2 bags in this tote too, just smushed down. And then we've got 2 or 3 bags smushed down in that cooler. So, we have slightly talked about going to get a chest freezer from our local hardware. I'm going to try to fit all this in our 1.5 freezers, but we'll just have to see. I'm going to go ahead and close off the camera right now and just try to play some more Tetris, and I'll check back in with y'all later. Alright, I am down to my last tote. It's got 2 bags of meat in it. So this stuff is not organized on this shelf. I just need to pull it out and kind of organize it. That was just like the big stuff, like any type of roast or anything like that. As I was going through the bags, I just put it on the shelf. So it really needs to be organized to maximize space. So down to the last bags. We have Alright, y'all, so it is the next day. Y'all saw yesterday as Mom and I went to the butcher and got the pigs, loaded them up, and unloaded them. Y'all saw how I played Tetris and how I was able to fit 2 pigs in our old freezer. So, future Renee, if you're watching this and curious, yes, you can fit 2 pigs in Old Reliable. I say that for documentation purposes. Y'all know we were raising a pig for us and for Mom and for our pastor. Our pastor had someone else raising another pig for him as well. And I guess that pig got really big because when they processed it, they got a lot of meat, so they didn't need any more. So after I submitted all of our separate hog cut order forms to the butchers, Emmanuel was talking with them, and they were totally cool if we kept that second pig for us, and we are very thankful for that, because now we have probably over a year's worth of meat. So we're very thankful for that. There were some differences in our cut order form versus theirs, but it all turned out good. We have some packages that have 4 pork chops and some packages that have 6 now. So if we have company over, we just grab one of the bigger packages. It works. But we've got a ton of pork chops and a ton of pork steaks. 2 big bags of lard that my mom is going to teach me how to render down. I've read about how to do it in a couple of my books, and I think I've watched videos on it, or maybe they were just like a little clip of them doing it. I don't remember, but I think it's special to have my mom teach me. You know, she teaches me, I can teach my kids, they can teach their kids. It's a special generational thing. So I just think it's special that she's going to teach me. She said that she does hers in her crock pot though, so that's cool. I figured I've got 2 bags. We can do one with the crock pot method and one on top of the stovetop, so I can learn both ways. And we'll bring y'all with us as she's teaching me that. So behind the lard is all of the roasts, and then we have all the bacon and the soup bones and neck bones. Now I know I can use all that for soups or pork stock, which I want to do. You know, we have venison stock, we have chicken stock. I want some pork stock. I can maybe throw those neck bones in ham and beans. Other than that, I'm not sure what to do with them. So if y'all do something different with your neck bones from y'all's pig or from y'all's meat market, can y'all share down below in the comments and help me learn? And from our pig, I saved the heart, liver, and tongue. I know from Acre Homestead, I think. Here, let me get up. That's starting to hurt. Whew. Sorry, y'all. I turned 32 in 2 weeks, but I know these last couple of years I've been having issues getting up off the floor. And I know my weight comes into play as well, but it's definitely age too. I know a lot of y'all can relate, but sometimes that just hurts after a while. Anyway, the pork, liver, and tongue, I know I had seen on Acre Homestead, I'm pretty sure she had mentioned it, and maybe some other places that you can, I think they said dehydrate that and make dog treats. So I thought that would be a really neat thing to learn, and Arlo could have dog treats, you know. I'm sure he would love that. But so whenever I get around to doing that, I will bring y'all along with me. And I think that's it for down there. Up here we have sausage, a bunch of pork sausage here and all the way back. We've got pork sausage here as well. We've got all of our bratwurst. No, not bratwurst. I think that's got like beef or something in it. This is just brats. We've got all of our brats. They all have jalapeno and cheese in them. I don't think I've ever had that before, so that was just something that I wanted to try. So maybe those will be good for barbecues. But so that's all there. So we've got our sausage there. Back there we have bacon and a couple ham hocks here. And here I've got a Ziploc freezer bag. It's got a package of pork jowl and a package of brats. Something must have gone wrong when they were vacuum sealing those two, because they're not airtight. So I just throw them in a freezer bag, and if ever I need jowl or if ever we do something with the brats, then we'll just use these up first. Totally cool with me. But then I've got a ton of ham steaks here, and I've got, I think, around a dozen ham steaks in the freezer connected to our fridge. I just didn't think that they would fit here. So in the back here I've got ham hocks, and up front I've got pork jowl, which to me just looks, and it's fatty, but it just looks like short wide bacon strips. So I'm thinking use them in soups, maybe ham and beans if I don't use the ham hocks. I mean, I like using the ham hocks in my ham and beans. I like the flavor, and I like the little bits of meat, like how the meat turns out from a ham hock in ham and beans. So besides that, I'm not sure what else to do with pork jowl. So if y'all do something else or something different with pork jowl, let me know down in the comments. I'd love to hear what y'all do with that. Y'all know just this past year I got interested in cooking, so I'm still learning. There's a lot to learn, but so this is the result of all of our hard work with the pigs and raising the pigs and everything that went with them. I helped out. Emmanuel did most of the work though, honestly, because there was a couple months that I didn't even go up there. He did most of the work. Heck, even Declan would go up there with him and help him with the pigs most days. So this is a result of all three of our work. We're very proud. We're very thankful to be able to grow and raise our own food. Declan knew that we were raising pigs in order to cut them up and stick them in the freezer and eat them. That was the best way that I could explain it to him, exactly like that. So he knows that there's animals people raise or hunt in order to cut up, freeze, and eat. He knows pig, cow, chicken, duck, turkey, goat, deer, squirrel. He knows those are animals we either raise or hunt, to cut up and eat. So yesterday he was helping me a little bit put all this stuff away, and then I laid him down for a nap and finished while he was napping. And when he woke up, he asked me if I was done putting the meat away, and I said yeah. And he said, okay, well, I want to see. So we walked in here, and I opened up the freezer for him, and he's standing here, and he's looking back at me, and he's like, Mama, look how they cut up our pigs. And he had a big smile. I wish I would have been filming that. And then he was so happy that when Emmanuel came back home later yesterday, he works most Saturdays, he came home, and Declan goes, Dada, come look at what they did to the pig, or he said something like that. So they come in here, and of course I follow, and Declan opens up the freezer, and he does this Vanna White pose and goes, Dada, look how they cut up our pig. So he has a full understanding of why we had the pigs and why we have certain animals and things like that. He's a country boy, and it's knowledge that a country boy needs to have. We didn't want him to be a sensitive kid when it comes to this subject. He's going to be working with these animals and working in the garden. He's going to have a full understanding of why we grow and raise plants and animals. So I'm very proud of this. I'm very proud of my son. So yeah, we just wanted to share with y'all and document it. So future Renee, you can fit 2 pigs in this one old trusty freezer. Please don't die. Yeah. But anyway, we will see y'all next time. I pray y'all have a great day. Bye.